This video's all about my trip to the Virgin Islands, preparing for it, what I packed and everything. My name's Olivia. I was born with a rare genetic condition. My suffering does not define me. With every battle I face, I am made stronger through faith. And free! Yeah! So, I planned to slow down a bit and do this video really in depth, but I might go a little bit more in depth whenever I am at the villa in the Virgin Islands, because it's already 9 p.m. and I have to wake up super early. More like I'm gonna take a nap and then I'm gonna get on a plane. So anyways, I was editing my other video, that's why it took so long. But in this suitcase, it's basically just all my clothes and hair supplies, which right now my curls aren't super defined, but I have curly hair, so and I'm the only one in the family, so I have to pack all of my hair supplies, otherwise my hair is going to get damaged. I packed my Bible and my notebook, pencil, pens, highlighter, and then basically just all my clothes with my toothbrush, toothpaste, all the normal stuff. And oh, my dad put a coffee maker in here because they couldn't fit it in their luggage. But yeah, then I have all my hair stuff. I've actually bought new stuff, which I was a little bit nervous about doing just before this trip because some products are really drying on my hair. But I have Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthen and Restore Leave-In Conditioner and the regular conditioner. Normally I buy curly hair products, so I have the Shea Moisture, what is it? I don't remember what it's called. It's a type of curly hair conditioner, but I wanted to try something new just because my hair has been extra dry lately because my hair texture has been changing a lot, and I think that's just because my nutrition is always a little bit different. Sometimes I can tolerate a lot higher rate on my feeds and sometimes I can't. So yeah, with my weight and my nutrition changing, my hair is constantly changing. So and then I have this Moisture Hairstyle Frizz-Free Shea Butter Leave-In Conditioner Mist for dry and damaged curls. And then this is just really cheap Cantu. It's like a gel, but it's a custard, so it's like a creamier gel. But I really like it. It's a really cheap commercial brand product, but I don't know, I find it works well with my hair. And then I have, what else did I pack? Shoes, obviously. And then I use Cetaphil, their lotion and their daily facial cleanser on my face and for my body, just because I can't really tolerate a lot of high fragrance, high perfume products. So I usually get stuff that is meant for sensitive skin, and this just does really good, and it doesn't overly dry my skin either. And then this is actually not the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk line. This is actually As I Am Coconut Curl Co-Wash, but I broke the container because normally things in these types of containers I break within the first week. So I'm surprised I still have the Cantu container in good shape. But, and I just bought this one, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, the one for the Coconut Co-Wash broke. So I just put it in here because I just finished this bottle of conditioner, which is why I need a new conditioner. And yeah, I don't do shampoo, I just do a co-wash. And I don't know if this stuff is boring to y'all because I don't really know who my audience is. But I'm interested. So if you wanna let me know a little bit about yourself in the comments, I'd appreciate it. I'm always interested in who's watching. It's a different thing about being on a stage compared to doing YouTube videos. Okay. Make sure that stuff is well covered so it doesn't get damaged. changed on the plane. Put this back in here. This stuff. And that, like that. Okay, but I'm gonna need to get that out later so I can brush my teeth before I go to bed. Okay, and then I just have this stuff that I'm going to be setting up in a minute, like right before I go to sleep or right as I'm waking up, and change out the bag and my formula. And then I have my passport and all of the stuff for like draining. So like I have this one is going on the plane with me as my carry-on. I have like all of my medications just in case anything happens, like my luggage gets lost or something. At least I have my medications with me, and like extra emergency meds, so my EpiPens and like some other extra prescription meds on top of my 2-week supply. And then I have some other weekly meds. So I had to plan this trip way in advance because I had to make sure my medications were filled for like an entire month and each bottle was on the exact same schedule. Otherwise, I would have gaps in where I can and can't get my medications filled, and I wouldn't be able to last throughout the trip and have extra meds on hand. So, yeah, I just like to do that because that way, if anything happens, especially since there's been like a pilot shortage and flights have been getting canceled, I just want to be sure that I have everything I need. Thankfully, going to the U.S. Virgin Islands, it's in the U.S., hence the U.S. So if anything happens, I'll be able to get treatment or whatever if need be, like at an urgent care or something. But like, I don't plan on anything like that happening. I'm not doing anything dangerous. I'm not going in water that's like super dangerous because I got injured in my trip to Costa Rica last year, and I would just like to be safe. But yeah, I've got high tape in here, some extra G and J extensions just in case one of them breaks on the plane or while I'm traveling. I've got my flush syringe, my med syringe in here, and like extra tape. However, my pharmacy messed things up. So, my home pharmacy messed things up, and they did not send me all of the grip lock I need to secure my feeding tube, so I've been having to use tape, which is not great. I do have grip lock left. I'm saving it because I want to have that for like if I'm going swimming, then I can just wear the grip lock rather than like having to worry about tape and whether or not it's gonna get sandy or something on a beach or like wet on a boat. I don't know. That's just, I'd like to have it for just in case instead of just right now. I have extra clothes in here just in case I get hot because I am going to be wearing this, and makeup. And I just packed my makeup in here and not in my clothing bag because I don't want my makeup palettes to break because I have my eyeshadow palettes in here as well. But yeah, and then here's where I have like more extra meds and just over-the-counter medications. I have extra grip lock in here, like a bunch of extra grip lock actually. So I didn't necessarily need the grip lock for my home pharmacy, but at the same time I did because this is supposed to be kept as extra as just in case. But yeah. And then I have extra gauze to go around my feeding tube in here as well. Normally this is stuff I just carry in my purse, like in my Jeep, or like if I'm going with my family somewhere, I'll take this little backpack that I have for like emergencies. And yeah, so that's all I have in here. I am going to be packing my laptop in here as well, just to make sure that it doesn't get broken or anything like that. And I'm going to be packing my vlog camera in here. I do have a little tripod, tiny one. I have a couple other tripods in this suitcase with like stuff for my GoPro. Oh, my GoPro's in here as well. And then, oh, my blood pressure cuff is in here. Okay, I didn't know that was in here. But yeah, here's the tripod I'll be taking. I added, so this was actually like a gyro, I forget what it's called, but it was meant for an iPhone. And so I kind of made it to where I can just put my camera on here, and then it extends like a selfie stick, and it also opens up right here. And this way I can put it somewhere, like if I have only like a tiny table in the room that I get, then I will be able to set y'all down on this still, on the tiny table, and it'll be at eye level still. So this is nice, and it comes with a little remote too that I can connect my camera to with Bluetooth. I don't know if there's batteries in here. If not, I'm pretty sure I brought my other remote. I don't know. I'll figure that out later. I don't need the remote, but it's nice to have. Especially because I don't know where my other tripod went. I had another one that did have like actual controls for my camera rather than just a button. It had multiple buttons. But I don't know where that went. I think it's in my Jeep. So I'm just going to bring that one. And then, in here, believe it or not, I don't know if y'all can see this. Is it in frame? I cannot tell. Okay, we're going to move y'all back a bit. There. Alright, so my face isn't in frame, but... Ow! Knee brace. Okay. Here's like my prescription paperwork for my formula. And then like syringes and things like that, drain bag, like in my backpack. And then a whole bunch of gauze and Tubie pads to go around my tube. More grip lock. This is all they sent me. They sent me 2. So, and this is for like 2 weeks. I go through a lot more than 1 a week because my skin gets raw if I don't change milk. But this, I'm pretty sure, is actually supposed to stay zipped, and then I'm supposed to put my stuff in it, but I did it like this because I am hoping that it will help a little bit because there's a lot of weight in here. But yeah, I just have my extension sets, more prescription meds, more over-the-counter meds, more syringes, large ones, little ones. I am packing my Max Grind pill crusher in a minute. And then I have IV supplies in here since I am not getting my port until after vacation. So I just have some needles and connectors and things like that, and flushes, and my pump is in here. Let's see. Oh, let's see if this even zips back up, because it was hard to zip the first time. Oh, that wasn't too hard. Okay. So then I have all my feed bags, my infusion bags, and all of my formula underneath. And that is why this bag, this suitcase, is so heavy. It is so heavy, but I had to do it this way. The one with my clothes looks so much more full, and that suitcase is so much bigger. But I had to pack all of my medical supplies in one thing because if I put anything other than medical supplies in here, it would get counted as an extra bag. and I would get charged for it. But since it's necessary for my survival, basically, then it won't be counted as an extra bag. It would just be counted as medical supplies. And I'm really hoping that they put like a tag on it stating that it's medical supplies. Because in the past when I've traveled, when I went to Costa Rica, I did not know that I was going to be there for 2 weeks. The trip ended up getting extended while we were there, and so I did not have enough formula for that trip. This time I know that the trip is going to be 2 weeks, and because of that I'm packing a lot more supplies, and I'll need a lot more supplies. I need a bigger suitcase, so I've never packed all of this stuff as checked baggage, especially because my formula is perishable. However, as long as it's not in extreme temperatures for an extended period of time, it will be fine. And each flight is only about a couple hours, and I'm only taking 2 flights. So maybe like 5 hours max in flights, and 5 hours in the sun is not bad, but it's not even going to be in direct sunlight. It's going to be in the dark, and it might be really hot, it might be really cold, but it's only for 5 hours. And my formula has definitely been in those conditions and has not caused me problems in the past, because I travel with my formula in my Jeep. And when I go into places, sometimes I'm in there for extended periods of time for several hours, going from appointment to appointment. So that being said, I have faith that this will be good and that it won't need anything else done with it. I really can't take this as a carry-on. It has to be a checked bag because it won't fit in an overhead bin. This is much larger than a carry-on, and I can't fit it in 2 carry-ons and carry my suitcase as well, so 3 suitcases in total. I probably won't even be able to carry this with my clothes by myself, but we're gonna see. We'll see. We'll figure it out. And if anything, well, if anything, I just come back, right? Okay. So everything's packed and ready to go. And I am going to take my meds and eat and go to sleep so that I feel rested and refreshed for tomorrow, and take y'all along with me. And yeah, I'm excited. I've never been to the Virgin Islands. This will be exciting, and I can't wait to vlog it with y'all. Bye! Hello! Hopefully my camera doesn't blow over. It's not like super secure. It's just on this little stand that I took. But I did want to go over a couple things really quick before I end this video. This little clip right here might give you a little inside scoop on what's going on right now, but I want to focus more on what happened while traveling. So, as I mentioned in the video, I was hoping that they would put a medical tag on my medical supplies, right? Because that's what they do for wheelchairs, oxygen, all of that. However, they were trying to treat it like regular luggage and charge me as if it were a regular piece of luggage. So if you're traveling with a lot of medical supplies, I do want to advise you to read through all of the rules and regulations surrounding medical supplies and traveling with it, just because that way you can advocate for yourself a lot better and maybe arrive at the airport a few hours earlier than you're advised to arrive. So you're supposed to arrive like 2 hours before your plane boards. I would arrive 4 hours before, because you don't know what it's going to be like. Right now there's a pilot shortage. Everything is kind of running behind, and we especially got somebody who was taking forever to get us checked in, and when I mentioned that my bag was just filled with medical supplies and that it was exempt from all regular rules and regulations because of their policy. She did not want to follow their policy. She told me that I had to have reservations, this and that. She really was going off of something else that their policy states that did not apply to me. She was talking about a breathing apparatus. That is exactly how their policy words it. So I obviously do not have a breathing apparatus. I did not bring one. So I just had my IV supplies. Everything that you see in this video is what the bag was filled with, and I told her that there was no other non-essential supplies in there. So she charged it as an oversized bag on top of regular fees for checked baggage. And then when we went back and looked at the charges, she ended up taking them off. So I think that somebody must have corrected her, because they do x-ray those bags still, just to make sure that there's nothing illegal that you're traveling with. But it's not as strict as like what you would be taking on as a carry-on. So I don't know. I think that's what happened, is they probably x-rayed it, saw that there was tons and tons of liquid on there, which is my formula, and maybe that's where they decided to take the charges off. I'm not sure. But yeah, anyways, I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. Like I said, I'm bringing y'all along on part of this vacation, and yeah, it's exciting. I have a lot of footage for y'all. Oh my gosh, that sting from the hot tub. Okay, anyways, if you enjoyed it, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button if you're not yet subscribed, and hit that bell notification sign to receive notifications when I upload new videos. Thanks for watching. Love y'all. Bye! We're in a car boat. We're in a car boat. A boat car.